G'day. Welcome along to Straight Lines and Sideways. I'll be your host, Hayden Rutherford. If you don't know me, well, that's who I am. If you do know me, that's unfortunate for you. Straight Lines, because obviously Straight Lines, we are into drag racing, and Sideways, because, well, that's probably where the chat's going to end up most of the time. You know what drag races, well, most of you know what drag races are like. If you don't, come along for the ride. A bit about me. Been hanging around Meri Dragway and Masterton for a few years, 20 odd years, helped out on a few cars over the years. 3 years ago, I jumped in the commentary booth and, well, this will be my third season now, doing some social media stuff down there as well. Have been a photographer previously and thought I'd take the opportunity to jump into a podcast and have a bit of fun along the way. My daughter's also running a junior dragster since halfway through last season as well. So got that going on too. Why I'm doing the podcast, to promote the sport and have a bit of fun along the way. Also get some of the drag racers stories out that otherwise might only be kept to the drag strip or those that hang around the drag strip, if that makes sense, and are close to the races. The objectives of what I actually want to get out of this, I want to grow the sport and the spectatorship of the sport, because drag racing is awesome and a lot of people don't realize that it's actually a whole lot more effort than they think. You know, that like the time and effort that it takes to, 1, get the track prep, 2, run the track, 3, actually race on the track and have it all come together seamlessly the way it does most of the time is like, that to me is pretty cool, pretty special. So I want to get that out there. I want to encourage some others to get on in and get involved. Nightspeed Drag Wars, get some of those guys to come across the comp meetings, some of our C7 Pro Street guys, get them to come along to comp meetings and all that kind of stuff, and get more people into Nightspeed Drag Wars and also comp meetings, you know, get that going and bring as much new interest to the sport as I can. I want drag racing to be back where it was 10 years ago. I want National Series back. I want all that stuff. So good stuff, good. Taking it in a positive way in the future. How you guys can help out, like and share this podcast. It's the biggest thing. I'm happy for you guys to come along and suggest guests, suggest people that we should get on. I've already made plans to get a whole bunch of races on. I've already made plans to get track crew and those kind of guys on, photographers, videographers, get some of them on for their perspectives, because they will have cracker stories to tell. I'm happy for you guys if you want to jump in and suggest questions or topics to get on, and just come along for the ride. It might be a bit scratchy to start off with because I'm new to this, but we'll get there. We'll get there in the end, and I'm sure we'll have many laughs along the way. If you see us down the track, don't be afraid to come over and say hello. We will be doing live recordings in trailers, around pit spaces, all that kind of stuff. So don't be afraid to jump in, come along, say hello. See you this season.